Hello everyone. This is Professor Munshi, and I wanted to do this video to help those students of mine who are really new to doing the Cisco labs. You are not familiar with Cisco Packet Tracer. You do not know how to use that program very well. And what I'm going to do today is to do an entire lab from beginning to the end. This is a very short lab. This is an introductory lab, lab number 2.3.7. And so I can demonstrate to you how to open a lab, how to do the lab, how to save it, and how to upload it, the whole process, whole 9 years. So now let's go to Cisco Network Academy courseware, NetAcad, and get started. I am showing this. I logged in as a student. So this is my course homepage. I go down, scroll down. I'm looking for lab number 2.3.7. How do I do that? I keep on going down. Here are my chapters or modules. 1.3. So modules 1 to 3. So 2.3.7 should be between 1 and 3. It's in chapter 2. So I go to 1 to 3 contents. A separate window shows up. In here, I could simply scroll down on the left pane, left panel, and find out 2.3.7. Okay, I can click on one of those, and then my scroll down key will take me 2.3.7. So here is chapter 2. Okay, go to chapter 2. 2.3.7 is what I'm looking for. 2.3. Here is 2.3.7. And it takes me to 2.3.7. Sometimes I have to click on more than once. I don't know why. 2.3.7. Now it takes me to actually 2.3.7. See, I had to do it twice. Another way to do it, this is one way to do it, okay? Another way to do it, I go to this course index right here. In the course index, I click on it, and then I click on one of this blue anywhere. Just click so that my scroller will be able to scroll down the page. So I go down 2.3.7, easy to find out. 1.4, 1.5, go more down, and here is 2.3.7, 2.3. Here is 2.3.7. If I click on it, it's going to take me right there. Now, once I am there, I see 2.3.7. Just follow all these steps so that it's going to be demystified to you. If you are a beginner, this is going to really help you. I am there. What I need to do first, click on this blue, navigate the iOS. That is the name of the lab. Okay, 2.3.7 is the number. The name of the lab is navigate the iOS. That's the lab. I'm going to do A to Z for you to demonstrate how to do a lab. So first thing I need to do, click on this lab, click on this blue. And what's going to happen, 2.3.7 packet tracer file is going to be downloaded in my computer. Okay, so I save it in an appropriate folder, click on save. Okay, once it is saved, I can go open that folder, or at this time I can see it right here also. Okay, so I just downloaded. So most of you are going to be probably downloading in the download folder by default. So you can click on the download folder and you can see it there. I have downloaded all these files right here, 2.3.7. So I'm going to click on here. Now I open it. Once I double click on it, the packet tracer program is going to open that file. Okay. So let's wait for a second for packet tracer to, it's a huge program, it's a simulation program, it takes some time. Okay, now everything is opened up. Let me see what I can do. It's too small writing. Okay, fine. Now I can go to options, I can go to preference, and font, I can choose the font to be CLI maybe 14 size instead of 8, and tooltip 8, make it 14. Okay, apply. Okay, I hope that, okay, administrative interface. Okay, cancel, show hide. Okay, that's what I could do, but uh, this other window, let's see if I can make it bigger. Okay, that only makes it bigger on the right side, but not the instructions. Fine. Okay, though I should be able to use this magnifying glass to inspect. No, it doesn't work. That's fine. So you're gonna have to just deal with this small writing. I'm going to read it. So packet tracer navigate the iOS objective. So what I do normally, you read this background scenario and all those things. In this activity you will practice skills necessary for navigating the Cisco iOS, such as different user access modes, various configuration modes, and common commands used on a regular basis. You will also practice accessing the context sensitive help by configuring the clock command. Okay, fine. So we go down a little bit. Everything starts with always part one. Okay, part one, establish basic connections, access the CLI, and explore the help. Step one, connect PC1 to S1 using a console cable. Okay, so click the connection icon. Okay, now here I have several icons. If you look at my mouse right here, all these are icons. Here I have network devices. Here I have end devices. Network devices are like routers and switches. End devices like PC and laptop. Okay, then I have components. Then I have connections. Right now I need the connections. Connections is what the cables are. So I need to connect PC1 to S1 as the instruction says. Okay, select the blue console cable. So all these instructions right here, I'm going to do that. Okay, I'm going to connect them. Here's PC1, here is S1. So I go click on this Thunderbolt, click on it. I see all kind of cables that I can choose. I am going to choose the console cable. As I put my mouse on it, it says what kind of cable it is. Right now I put the mouse here, it says console, then copper straight through, then copper crossover. Okay, so console, blue cable, click on it. I bring this cable now. On the PC end, it has to connect to, this cable has to connect to the RS-232 port or serial port. So I click on it, I choose which port, not USB, not fast Ethernet, the RS-232. That's where the console cable connects. And the instruction says that. So you don't have to know all of those, just follow the instruction. Now I'm going to click on the switch end. Click. The switch has a console port. Switch has all these fast Ethernet ports. I'm not going to use any one of those or the gigabit Ethernet. I'm going to use the console port for the console cable. Now they are physically connected. That is my step number one. My step number one is done. Now step number two, establish a terminal session with S1. S1 is my switch. Okay, I need to establish a terminal connection. How do I do that? I'm going to click on the PC1, use the terminal program to access the switch. What I need to do is to configure the switch, type commands in the switch, but switch does not have a screen or a monitor or nothing. So I have to use a PC to access the switch. So I can have switches command line interface on this computer. So what I'm going to do, click on the PC1. PC1 opens up and I see the PC1 is not powered on. So I click on the power button. Oh no, actually it was powered on. I just turned it off. So I turned it back on. Okay. And now here is a desktop tab. That's where I have to go. Click on the desktop tab and here is the terminal program. I'm going to click on this terminal program. Most of the time you're going to be using this terminal program on a PC to access the switch or sometimes the command prompt, one of those. So let's go to the terminal. Terminal program opens up. The all this default value, I take it, click on OK. Okay, here's my terminal program opens up. So I'm gonna be making this window a little bigger. Okay, I need to scroll down. I'm in the terminal program. Says press return to get started. So press enter, enter. See S1, that's my prompt. S1, I am in the switch. See the switch is S1 right here. That's the switch I am in right now from the PC. Now let's follow more instruction. So that's step number 2. I have done it. Okay. Now it says on the D, what is the prompt displayed on screen? The prompt is S1. That's what is displayed on the screen. Okay. Now step number 3, explore the iOS help. Okay. Click on it. The iOS can provide help for commands depending on the level of access, accessed. Okay. Right now I am the user exec mode. The mode that I am in right now, with this greater than sign, I am in the user exec mode. Okay, I can type commands from this mode. For example, if I type a question mark as the instruction says, question mark, it shows what are the commands available in this mode: connect or disable, disconnect, enable, exit, log out, ping. These are the commands I can, telnet, terminal, okay, trace route. These are the commands I can type in and in this mode, user exec mode. Okay. Now, if I go to enable mode, then that's called privileged exec mode. Let me see what the instruction is asking me to do. Okay. What is the prompt? Okay. Bits per second. Okay, no, right here I'm in the step 3. At the prompt, type T and then press the question mark. Okay, if I simply press only question mark, all the commands are shown. If I type a T, a letter, and then I type a question mark, then shows all the commands, only the commands that start with a T. How about if I do TE? Okay, TE and then question mark, then all the commands that begins with TE like telnet and terminal, those two commands show up. It tells me basically the commands, okay, what commands are available. So I go down a little bit more in the instruction. I'm in the part 2, explore the exec modes. Okay, as I mentioned, I am in the user exec mode. I want to go into the privileged exec mode by typing enable command. So see, right now I am here, double check. So I pressed enter a few times to show you that I am in the user exec mode with a greater than sign. What I'm going to do, type enable, E-N-A-B-L-E, enable, or I could simply do just en. That's it. That means enable. Enter. See my, now I see a hash or a pound sign right here. I am in a higher privileged mode. This is called privileged exec mode. I can have a whole lot more commands and more capabilities in this mode. Okay, I'm in the privileged exec mode. Now they are asking me to do a clock command. Okay, no, they're asking me what is this one command. It starts with the letter C. Okay, configure. They want me to go to global configuration mode. Okay, they're just showing you how to go into the configuration mode and then how to come back, exit out of the configuration mode. That is my step number 2 right here. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to go to the global configuration mode. That would be right here in this screen. Okay, I'm going to type config, C-O-N-F-I-G, config, okay, meaning configure. What I want to type is configure terminal to go into the config mode. So, but just config and T, that does it. Okay, that actually means, or I can show you this. Type config and press tab. See, it types it for you. It completes it for you. Then terminal, just TE, and you do the tab key. See terminal. So configure terminal, that's my command. enter. See, I'm in the config mode right now, and I can do lots of configuration, lots of changes in this mode. Okay, I would like to just exit this mode. That would be Control Z. I can do that one, or I can simply type exit. Okay, I can simply type exit. It's going to take me out of this mode, configuration mode, and back into the, press enter a few times, back into the privileged exec mode. Now, the last thing that they want you to do, set the clock. Use the clock command. How to do that? Show clock, it's going to show the clock, and then clock set is the command to set the clock. Let me show you what they're talking about. Here, I do show. Show is a command. Then you may say, after the show, what can I use? Do a question mark. Oh my lord. With after the show, I have so many things I can do. Show this, show that. What about show clock? Yes, after the show, clock is a command. Okay, so I'm going to do that. This time, I'm going to scroll down all the way to the prompt, show. I'm going to type clock, C-L-O-C-K, enter. See, it shows the clock. 23, 11, 30, 36 UTC, universal time clock, I guess. Sunday, February 28, 1993. Oopsie, that's not correct. How can I set the clock correct? I'm going to type this command, clock set. And then I don't know exactly, say per se, I don't know exactly how to, in what format I need to put time and date. So I'm going to just do a question mark. So it says hour, minute, second. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Right now is 8:38 p.m. So it's 8 plus 12 is 20. So 20:38. So I'm going to type clock set, then 20:38, 38 second would be, say 00 second is fine. And then what else do I need to type? Do question mark again to see what else I need to do. Oh, month and month of the year. Okay, so then that must, it already types for me. I need to add that, say February. Then today is the 10th of February, February 10, and then 2021. So I have to type this whole thing, set clock, the time, then the hour, minute, and second, then month, the date, and the year. Okay. If I do all of it, press enter. Yes, it doesn't say anything, but it took the command. When it does not say anything, no error, nothing, that means that command was taken. What is the proof? I'm going to do show command again, show clock, just to see. Yes, this time it shows a different time, different hour. So it was done. That's all they wanted to do in this short video. Okay, clock, I guess that's all about the clock. So once the lab is done, that's why I did this very short lab to show you how to use this program, how to save it, how to upload it, just to show you the basics. Okay, all the labs that you have to do that I assigned, I have separate video for each one of them. So you're gonna know exactly how to do each of the labs, no worries on that. This introductory video, in it, I'm only showing you how to do the lab in general. So I'm gonna click on, look at this thing right here. Check results. Most of the labs will show you in this window right here, in this little box, what percentage you have done or completed. If it shows 100% or the point, say 80 over 80 or 100 over 100, then you know that you're done. You can, if you see that you did not do 100%, then you click on this button right here. Look at my mouse. Click results. Click on it. Check results. Check results. Brings to this window. Then assessment items. Okay, this is, you're gonna be using it all the time because you did the lab and something did not work well, something you didn't do correctly, so you're getting less than 100%. That's when you come to check the results. Okay, then general feedback, congratulations. Okay, assessment items in the middle, always click on that one. In my case, everything that they wanted me to do, I have done it. See, and I have done all the points. It shows on the right, score 20 over 20, item counts 4 over 4. So I'm done with the lab. I have done it correctly. This is my check result window. You got to close this window right here. Click on close button, or from here cross button. Don't close the whole lab. This is going to only close this check result, that window. Okay, so I'm going to close this one. I'm back into the lab. Everything's done. Now what is my next step? I'm done with the lab. I need to now save the lab before I upload it. Okay, so I'm going to click on file, click on save as, and by default the lab name is going to show up. I want you to write your own name so I know who you are that's submitting the lab. My name is Munshi. I'm going to write there Munshi Shams, SHAMS, just a demonstration for you. Okay. Now that I'm going to save it in the say labs completed in that one, separate folder. Always make sure once you have done a lab, you save it in a folder with a proper name so that you can access it later. You don't have to redo the whole lab. Some labs are going to take you half an hour time, 1 hour time. Some are serious labs. Okay, so if you misplace the lab, or if you lost it, then you're going to have to do it over again in case you need to upload it again. So now I'm going to save it. Click on save. Save the lab. Now what do I do? My lab is done, but my assignment is not done. I have not uploaded yet. My professor does not know yet that I have done it. So I need to upload it. So let me close this window. I don't need the packet tracer anymore. I need to go to right here in the um, NetAcad course interface. I need to go to the course homepage. Here's my course homepage. Now I need to look for that lab. Modules, modules, modules. Then I find all the exams. Go more down. Here is lab assignments. Okay. Per se, this was lab number 3, but it was not. I'm just giving an example. So this was lab number 3, just as an example. I click on the lab number 3, and then I have to add submission. Okay. I have to add submission. Click on it. Now I need to upload that file. How do I do that? You click on this one, this icon right here, add. Click on add, then you choose file from your PC. Choose a file. In my case, it was, I need to go to the right folder. Okay, go there, go here, and more in, okay, Richland Drive. I would have resources, Cisco resources, lab completed. I saved it in here, 2.3.7. That is the one I saved. I'm just doing it as an example. Okay, click on open. And then here that file is selected. Once that file is selected, click on upload this file, this button right here. Okay, and then you see this file with my name on it. I uploaded it. Then at the end I click on save changes. Now my lab is uploaded, and I double check here. It says submitted for grading. Now my lab is done. Okay. So if you need to reload, re-upload a file, maybe the lab was not done correctly, you can always edit, or you can remove that one previous submission and resubmit. You can do those. Okay, I hope that this gives you an idea of how to do the lab, how to use the packet tracer program. And then again, as I mentioned, for each lab that I assigned for those labs, I have a separate YouTube video link for every one of them, so you have no worries there. Okay, I if any question, anything you have, just reach out to me. Otherwise, so long for now.